712. This is Zoe, your neighbor from the Pottawatomie County Master Gardeners. Today I thought I'd do a video on some combination plantings for the patio. If you don't have room for a garden, or if you like to keep some of the things that you like to eat closer to the house than having to take a walk out there to pick something, then this is an idea for you. So what I like to do is experiment all the time. Sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't, and that's okay. For me, that's what makes it fun. So what I'm going to do today is plant some things that I like to eat together. So I've got jalapeno pepper, delicious, and I've got cilantro seed, and we're going to put them together in a pot. A couple of things about planting in pots. Always choose pots with good drainage, and that can be as simple as a drainage hole or a series of holes in the bottom of your pot. So here's a good example, and you can see that this is not a new pot. This is one that I've been using for years and years, and it doesn't really matter what condition it's in. So this is a clay pot. They have a tendency to dry out faster than plastic pots, which is fine. Plastic pots are fine, and here's one that we're going to use, and you can see that this is in really fabulous condition as well, but in truth, by the time the plants grow up, you're never going to see that, and it doesn't really matter. So what we've got is a jalapeno plant, whether you grow it yourself or you buy it from a local nursery. We're going to put it in the middle of the pot to give it room to grow, and I've already got soil in my pot, and the soil that I use is actually potting soil. This is left over from last year. I'll add some fresh stuff to it, but I won't take dirt straight out of the ground because that has a tendency to be really clumpy and doesn't allow for a lot of water distribution, and you really need good drainage, good air movement for all these little plants that are going to be on your patio. So got some nice potting soil in there. I've already got kind of a well dug out for it here in the center. So you can do a couple of things. If you have it in one of these peat pots, you can plant that. Just make sure to remove all of the plastic. Maybe rip the pot open a little bit to give the roots an opportunity to spread out. I have the tendency, though, to plant without the peat pots. I think it works either way, however you like to do it. But just turn it upside down, give it some taps. Okay, so the bottom of this one is just completely coming off, and that's fine. And it's a little bit wet. We got some rain last night, or maybe this morning. So it's not coming out as easy as I wanted it to, but that's okay. So here it is, it comes out whole, and we're just gonna plop that right in the center. Then, like I said, I like to put things together that I have a tendency to eat. So I've got some cilantro seed right here. And you'll notice on the back of any seed packet, there's all kinds of information. It'll tell you if it's supposed to be full sun or partial sun or full shade, so take a look at that. It'll also give you an idea of spacing and how deep to plant them, and just some other good information if you need it. Some things like the cooler weather, like spinach or lettuces, great things to put in pots along with vegetables, or even radish, another good one for cooler weather and something that needs relief from the summer sun, so it works really well as an underplanting. So here are my cilantro seeds. I'm a huge cilantro lover. I swear I could probably just eat it in a salad, but so I'm just going to sprinkle those around. I'm not going to pay any attention to the spacing because if it comes up, I'm going to eat it. So we'll get some in there. Looks pretty good. Spread it around, and now I'm going to add my fresh potting soil. So this probably has some fertilizer in it, which is great, something that I don't have to worry about. Personally, I'm not very good with the pesticides, fungicides, herbicides, or sadly fertilizer, which I know would help my garden grow, but sometimes I'm just a little bit lazy, I'll be honest. So you get all of your potting soil in there and make sure everything's covered up as recommended on the seed packets, probably just, ½ inch or so. And same with the plant, just make sure it's covered up about to the base. And then the last step that we have is to water it in. Anything that you have on the patio is going to probably need some good monitoring for moisture. And especially if you're planting seeds, you want to keep those moist. So check it frequently. You may have to water it every day, especially if things start getting kind of hot. And then monitor your plant. Look to see if it looks like it's happy. If it's happy, it's growing, it's green. You're not going to see yellowing leaves. You're not going to see wilting or general sadness in the plant. So if you do start to see some of those things, maybe move it somewhere where it either gets a little more sun or a little less sun. Try a little more water or a little less water. Again, you just have to experiment. The three magic ingredients are dirt, water, and sun. So good luck. I hope that works out for you. And I will say goodbye as we water our delicious hot peppers and cilantro, and in no time this thing is going to look fabulous. So that's it for now. Thanks for joining. This is Zoe. See you soon.